Win, lose, draw.
Hello, welcome to the Win, Lose, Draw podcast. It's Christmas special. Simon,
Merry
how are we?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, feeling slightly festive now.
Yeah, definitely getting there now.
Not mega festive, but
We're
mildly.
recording on the 21st. This will go out on the 23rd. So it's getting there. It's probably getting there. A little, that's Simon's effort on the Christmas decorations front. And
What have you got on there?
I've got a lovely AFC Bournemouth Christmas jumper.
Very nice.
You know, there's I think before we get in, quick little apology to our audio listeners because we've not put anything out for a couple of weeks. Check out our YouTube. We've done a few different videos recently, and we've got a few different bits and pieces, and we always have podcast highlight videos up every Friday. And we also did skip last week because I moved house.
I think that's a valid excuse.
Yeah, that's my excuse. I think it's okay. It's Christmas as well. We don't make any money, so we don't have to hop on that really good CPM rate because we don't make any. 0 times 2.5 is 0. Should we crack on?
Indeed.
So I think festive time. We don't want to hear about the news. We hear about that all year. So
we do, yeah.
We're doing a few different things today. We've got all Christmas related. We've got what? Have a little look at some of the worst Christmas parties that footballers and football teams have done. And then we've got a Christmas quotes quiz that you'll be doing to me, which so what is that? It's got different quotes and I've got to guess who said them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I've got something for you. I've got a couple Christmas puns.
Oh, no.
We've got these...
These come out every Christmas.
Yeah, they're just somehow they've shoehorned Christmas into a player's net. It's just not. They're bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the name of the player, and you're going to have to try and guess the pun.
Oh, okay.
And
a bit of reversal.
Yeah. Some of them I don't know how they've shoehorned it in, but some of them are okay. But either way, so we've got two. I think the Sportsman and Talk Sport have decided that was article worthy over the last few years, so slow news for them, but what more can you expect? Right, should we crack in? So Christmas parties, you can start.
Christmas parties, it's been quite a few over the years. They always sort of crop up randomly every now and then.
Yeah, they all usually go down quite smoothly. Like footballers play on Boxing Day, there's usually not a load, especially I feel like recently as well, because footballers are proper athletes, whereas 20 years ago there was always stories.
It does tend to be the younger players usually as well.
There is that, definitely.
Let's have a look. So I can bring you the story of Liverpool in 1998.
Okay.
Where footballers in fancy dress, and this was Jamie Carragher. He got busy. The quote is, he allegedly got busy with a can of whipped cream and a gaggle of strippers while dressed as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And don't know where you start with that.
I don't know where you start with that. I'm going to try and get a picture up. Jamie Carragher. What do you even Google for that? Jamie Carragher. Hunchback?
I guess. Apparently Michael Owen reportedly went to stand in the corner when the debauchery kicked off.
That sounds like
a very Michael Owen thing to do.
That does sound like peak Michael Owen, to be honest.
While Paul Ince remained at the DJ booth looking concerned. Oh, 98, that's 22 years ago.
Somehow, there's no pictures of Jamie Carragher as the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Pre-smartphone times, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
you can guarantee today that would end up on someone's Instagram.
That'd be everywhere. Exactly. I'm very intrigued when what it means by he got busy with a can of whipped cream and a gaggle of strippers. That is eloquently put.
Clearly he now fronts up Sky Sports.
Yeah, right. He's now this like media, the face of the media sort of thing. I feel like these are the sort of stories that each footballer's like squeezes one in their autobiography, and you just about can get a snippet of it.
Yeah, they
Like,
sort of tease it. They don't give
yeah,
full details, but
and
they.
otherwise they'll never come out.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to go from your Liverpool 1998. I'm going to go to Manchester City 2004. So before the big money.
Mm.
And so this is a 2004 Man City. Who do you think is going to be involved?
2004 Man City. Blimey.
No, that was quite a niche question, but
I was thinking of Gareth Barry, but I feel like Gareth Barry's way too sensible
I
to
think he
be
was too
involved in any
sensible, isn't
shenanigans.
he? Yeah. He seems like the OG boring James Milner, Gareth Barry. But yeah, so Joey Barton.
Oh yeah. Oh
Shock.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
So
Shock horror.
yeah. So this was 2004, and they went to a nightclub, and it sounds like at the time he spent it boasting to the youth players about his 27,000 a week contract, and he was
How did you do that?
yeah, I know. he was making holes in people's fancy dress with cigarettes. So he was making holes in different people's fancy dress outfits with a cigarette. And one of the youth players, and I think his name was Jamie Tandy. Not sure what he did with his career, but he tried to return the favour with a cigarette lighter on Joey Barton's clothes. So Joey Barton put a cigarette out in his eye. You know, just assault, really. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
pretty much. Yeah, it's quite
So
escalation.
yeah, I think I'd expect it from Joey Barton, but it's still a bit of a yeah. And unfortunately for Jamie Tandy, he plays for Droylsden at age 36, and if you Google him, it's only pictures of his eye after this article. So
So that's what he's most well remembered for.
pretty much, unfortunately. But yeah, right. What other stories have you got?
Let's have a look at this Man United one from 2007. It's titled "Hyenas Face the Hairdryer."
Okay, I like the sound of that.
Oh, okay. I just wonder why it's called hyenas. So, according to this article, it says Rio Ferdinand organised evening started going downhill when some 80 hand-picked women were corralled to join players who were already well into a 15-hour drinking marathon. And then people were treated to the sight of Wayne Rooney strumming a pretend guitar and knowingly chatting up a Daily Mirror reporter with the immortal line, "I'm dressed like Justin Timberlake tonight." I don't remember this.
I don't know how I don't remember that.
The final part is events took a much darker turn as one witness described how she overheard a vile orgy in one of the hotel rooms, during which the men shrieked like hyenas. I didn't really want to know those details
I don't want to
that
know those
much, really.
details. I'm also a little bit intrigued by who. I'm assuming, well, some of the stories that come out, I'd put a fair guess on Rooney being part of that, but you know, it's all alleged.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I think there are better Christmas stories.
There definitely are. There's got to be. There's not really.
I think the essence of a proper football Christmas party story has to have some sort of, I don't know, more festive theme rather than just a night out gone wrong.
Yeah, which is what a lot of these stories are all from, like late 90s, early 2000s, which I think
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
era.
because like we're saying, it doesn't really happen these days, does it?
Yeah,
I think because there's a lot more social media, and they know that if they go out on the town, it's not just reporters kind of looking for them. It's like
it's
everyone's got a
everyone.
camera. So
Yeah,
it's like, oh look, it's the accompanying picture is of like shocking mid 2000s where it's like big baggy jeans and dodgy leather
it's
jackets on all those
yeah,
players.
it's
Yeah.
it's well, like, there's a. Do you recognise all the players in that? I'll put the picture up here. That's it.
I think
Michael
so. Yeah.
Carrick, Wes Brown, John O'Shea, Ferdinand, Scholes,
Skulls,
Neville.
Neville.
No idea who that is in the middle.
What behind Neville?
Behind Neville, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
No
Maybe it's
idea.
just a random person.
So one I quite liked was is another kind of night out one, but this is another argument. So this is Leicester City's 2001 Christmas bash, and
2001.
so it sounds
Were they in the
like
Prem then?
they were in the Prem, yeah. This was the Robbie Savage era. I mean, we had our story on Joe Barton.
Oh,
Probably only fair that we'd have one on Robbie Savage as well. So in this, Dennis Wise gave Robbie Savage a teddy bear impaled on a sex toy. And he told him, take this because you're the only prick in a Leicester shirt at the moment. And Robbie Savage responded by smearing chocolate on his face and mocked his relationship with an old pal, Dave Bassett. Who's Dave Bassett? Was he a manager? Isn't Dave Bassett England manager the film?
Yeah, I think so.
Cracking film. 4-4-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, England will be playing 4-4-2.
Okay, yeah. Dave Bassett was Wimbledon, Watford, Sheffield United,
Yeah,
Palace,
I feel like I
Forest,
should
Leicester
know
manager.
this.
Yeah, he looks.
It's one of those things that I've heard of, but I've kind of heard it so much that it's too late to ask about it.
Definitely. But yeah, so that started in the end. It turned into a fight, and they had to be separated by teammates. Although that was not the only time Dennis Wise was involved in Leicester stuff. A few months later, he was sacked by the club because he punched a teammate on a pre-season tour.
Did have a feeling there'd be some sort of Dennis Wise involved here.
Yeah. One more party one, I reckon, then we'll move on to the Christmas quiz.
Yeah. I'll go for the Tottenham one here. The Tottenham 2009 under Harry Redknapp.
Yeah, okay.
Because, actually, I do remember this one. So Redknapp banned players from a Christmas party in 2009, and they would never have one without his permission. But he didn't know that the players, led by Robbie Keane, had each chipped in £2,000 to hire a private jet for an all-day Christmas boozing session in Dublin.
That's got Robbie Keane written all over.
Yeah, I do remember this now.
Being like, no Christmas party. All right, we'll hire a jet and we'll go to Dublin, get on the Guinnesses.
Yeah, so pictures came out, and then we lost to Wolves 3 days later, and they're all fined £20,000 each for the money going to charity. So that's actually quite a good
win-win.
Story, I think.
You got a boot. All right, you probably got a rollick in, but you got a booze up, and then you donate to charity.
Yeah, that's quite a.
That was good, and that was nice. It's a bit more festive tale, a bit more recent as well. And there's no fighting involved. Just a few people breaking a couple of rules.
Yeah,
not any serious rules.
Just like that's obviously like player organised Christmas party, but I think a lot of them now are like coordinated, aren't they, with social media?
Definitely, I feel like any now, like I know you said there was a Tottenham one that was very fancy dress heavy recently. It was a lot more. It's almost like red carpet photos, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that might have been more of a press type thing than, I don't know. I'm not a football club, but
no. But yeah, I feel hopefully where football's coming. You can see why though. I think with stories like that, you can see why footballers had a bad name, and it's taken players like Rashford and Sterling years to actually be like, no, some of them are good.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we had about four decades where they weren't pretty much. But, it's all fun, and there's still some rotters.
You still get the occasional story, yeah.
Definitely. Right, I think that'll do on the Christmas stories. So, was it a little quiz next? Do you want to do that? So it's a guess the quote quiz. This is people. I think it's not just footballers; it might be managers and pundits, right? Their opinions
it's just kind of general
Christmas.
Football people.
Okay, so I've got to guess who.
Quips and quotes. Okay. So number one. So this is quite a long one. So bear with me here. So, who put the festive fixture list into perspective by saying, "You think about soldiers out there in Afghanistan or Iraq, and they are not with their families, and they're getting bullets fired at them, whereas we are playing in the Premier League. It's hard if you've got family and kids and you have to leave them on Christmas Day to go and train. But listen, we are a small minority of lucky players. We have a good life, and playing football over Christmas is not the worst thing in the world. Is that Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards, Mark Noble, or John Terry?
I'm leaning towards Micah Richards or Mark Noble there. I'm going to go Mark Noble.
I think
I think that's classic Mark Noble. Nice guy.
actually, yeah, I think
He
you
knows
right
his
there.
privilege.
Right.
Possibly Jamie
Okay.
Carragher. It's not John Terry. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's not.
Right.
You are correct, Mark Noble.
Happy with that.
Good start.
Next one.
Number 2, who tweeted this on 25th of December 2014? Christmas is underrated. Best day of the year by far. Hashtag family. Is it Jermaine Defoe? I think you'll get this. Michael Owen, Ashley
Michael Owen.
Cole, or Victor Wanyama? Yeah, definitely Michael Owen.
Although I appreciate they put Victor Wanyama in that.
All over it. Yeah, it could have been, couldn't it?
Because
the spaghetti.
what is his famous one? I love spaghetti. It's really nice. Or along
Yeah.
those lines.
Yeah, that's it's such a great quote because Christmas is not underrated; it's very highly rated.
It's, to be honest,
Like,
as you
best
were
of the year by far, as if it's like people haven't realised that.
Yeah.
It's like
This
a lot
what-
of people. It's the best day of the year.
It's like he's just discovered this revelation. Like, is anyone else
Yeah.
celebrating this day as much as me? Because this is great. Oh, honestly, he's the gift that's kept on giving.
He is. Okay,
So
number 3.
I was right? It was Michael Owen.
Yeah, it was Michael Owen. Yeah,
Lovely.
definitely.
2 out of 2 so far.
Yeah. So, who blamed his wife when it was pointed out to him that he had no blue decorations on his Christmas tree, but plenty of red ones? Quote, "It was a big mistake of my wife," he said. "Put her under pressure. Of course I'm blue. I will do everything to be successful in this great club, but I like a glass of red wine, and I don't need to shout that I'm a blue if I drink one." Was it Ronald Koeman, Pep Guardiola, Roberto Mancini, Roberto Martinez?
That screams Roberto Mancini, I think. I feel like that's a Manchester one rather than a Liverpool one.
I think so, yeah.
So I'm going to go Mancini. Glass of red as well. I'm sure he loves a glass of red. Oh, was it Koeman?
It's actually Ronald Koeman, yeah.
Oh. All right. 2 out of 3.
That's quite a tough one, actually, because they're all kind of, I don't know, they all fit that quite well.
They all make sense, yeah. It was either a Merseyside rivalry or a Manchester rivalry.
Yeah. Okay, number 4. Who said this? Presents are really for the kids, but the best one for me is always to get 3 points. This is the first festive period I've been at Fulham, so training on Christmas Day morning, I don't know if anyone will be wearing silly party hats or throwing around any of the banter, but there are plenty of crazy people here. Maybe Martin Joel will have a Christmas hat on? Question mark.
Okay, so it's a
That's
Fulham
Steve
player.
Marlett, Scott Parker, Danny Murphy, or John Arne Riise.
It sounded quite boring, so I'm going to go with Danny Murphy. That's my logic.
Yeah, the Martin Joel one was throwing me a bit.
So he was Fulham manager, but I can't remember when.
Yeah,
It was after Tottenham,
I'm not
right?
sure. Sorry?
It was after Tottenham. He was Fulham manager.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you going with Danny Murphy?
2011 to 2013. So yeah, I'm confident with Danny Murphy there.
I'm sorry to say you're wrong. It's John
Oh.
Arne Riise.
Okay. Wouldn't have guessed that. It's fine.
Was he playing at Fulham?
Must have been. I cannot remember that.
Yeah, I think like towards the end of his career.
Yeah. So he went Liverpool, Roma, Fulham,
Yeah.
and then Apoel, Delhi. Went back to Denmark for Elsland, Norway. Sorry, he went back to Norway. Then to India, and then to Norway again.
Ready for number 5?
Yeah, hit me.
Which manager had this routine last Christmas? I always let the families come in, and if they want to bring their grandchildren or uncle or whoever, they can come in and watch training. We will literally come in and have a five-a-side in the morning, go over a couple of little bits. Nothing is too serious because no one concentrates on Christmas Day anyway. Then the players will go home for a Christmas lunch with their families. It's a nice Christmas day if you're a footballer, particularly the way I do it, because you want to get out of the house at 8:30 am to get away from the mayhem.
Basically,
Alan
this
Pardew,
manager,
Manuel Pellegrini, Remy Gard, or Mark Hughes.
oh, that screams Pardew, that does.
It does scream.
Basically, he doesn't want to do any of the Christmas cooking. So, and he also doesn't want to work, even though he's got a game on Boxing Day. So he's just going to have a nice, easy one. Bring him, and it's bringing everyone in because he has got that like, "Ooh, everyone likes me because I'm doing them."
Yeah,
doing him a favour.
Pellegrini.
No.
Oh God, I'm not. Could
I think
Mark Hughes, but I'm not sure.
I have him down as a bit of a Scrooge. I could see Mark Hughes be like laps and laps.
Yeah. All right, it is Alan Pardew.
Had to be Pardew.
Yeah.
Pardiola.
Quite enjoying the ones that are quite obviously.
Yeah, I know. Right, that's three out of 5. I'm happy with this.
Okay, number 6. Who had to say this about the festive calendar in England? There is no winter break, and I think that is the most evil thing of this culture. It is not good for English football. It is not good for the clubs or the national team. England haven't won anything for how many years? Because all the players exhausted at the end of the season. Was that Louis van Gaal, Roberto Mancini, Jose Mourinho, or Sven-Goran Eriksson?
Oh,
that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I'm like, is that Sven moaning while he was England manager, or is that Louis van Gaal moaning when he was Man United manager?
Yeah,
they're the ones that jump out.
It could also be Mourinho, man.
It could be, because Mourinho would like to point out that we've not won anything for ages.
But yeah, I think I'm leaning towards Sven.
I'm leaning towards Van Gaal. I'm going to go Van Gaal.
Okay. All right, let's go Van Gaal. Correct? Good, cool.
It's 4
was
out of 6.
That when he was at Man U and he was really struggling and he was trying to
he'd had a rough December and he just wanted wanted something.
Quite miss Sven-Goran Eriksson.
I know why. He was the king of the scandal and story, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think Peter Crouch had a lot to say about him, and he said
maybe just simpler times.
Right,
7.
next one.
Really?
Yeah.
Which referee made this claim earlier this year? So this article is actually 4 years old, so it'd be 2016. A couple of times around about Christmas time in the Premier League, players will want the time off. They will say, yellow card might suit my purpose. It's not what fans want to hear, really. So Steve Bennett, Howard Webb, Mark Clattenburg, or Mike Dean?
I think I've got to go with Mr. Celebrity Ref there. I feel like it's something he'd say, Mike Dean.
I don't think it's Steve Bennett.
No, I don't think it's Howard Webb either. It's Clattenburg or Dean. It's Clattenburg or Dean. I'm going to go Dean.
Oh, controversial. It was Howard Webb.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
He was probably coming close to retirement there, or maybe had retired, so now that's why he's speaking.
Yeah, true. Number 8. Who has no time for Christmas dues? Quote, I've always said I have no time for Christmas dues. It's a busy time of year. I don't know what the players are thinking of going out on dues at this time. But they went for Sunday lunch, not a Christmas party. It was just a few lads having lunch. That's it. End quote. Is that Harry Redknapp, Ian Dowie, Steve Bruce, or Tim Sherwood?
Harry Redknapp's already said what he's. We already heard what he thinks about them, but I think he thinks even stronger than that.
Yeah, but also I think.
The wording didn't sound like something. Oh, I'm leaning towards Ian Dowie or Tim Sherwood. It's got Sherwood written all over it, isn't it?
It doesn't.
He'd love it. I think he'd love a Christmas do. I'm gonna get Ian Dowie.
What was Harry Redknapp?
Oh.
I think anything with lads in it.
Yeah,
That's an
lads,
indicator of a Redknapp quote.
definitely. Yeah, I know. Should have gone for it. Right. So was that number 9?
That was number 8. We're on to
Number
number
8.
9.
So I think I've got 4 out of 8. 50% so far.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 so far.
Cool. If I can hit 50, how many are there?
12.
Okay, cool. If I can hit 50%, I'll be happy with that. Right.
You'll probably get this one. Which Premier League manager splashed out on his players last year, saying, "From the beginning, when something is wrong, I've been saying, dilly ding, dilly dong, wake up, wake up." So Christmas Day, I brought for all the players and all the staff a little bell. It was just a joke.
Ranieri. Claudio
Yeah.
Ranieri. Diddy ding, diddy
That's such
dong.
an
I
iconic
forgot about
quote.
that. Yeah, completely forgot about diddy ding, diddy dong. Didn't he buy
I
them all
realise it's a
pizza?
festive
They got a
quote,
clean
actually.
sheet as well.
Yeah.
No, I didn't realise it was festive, but all over that. Love that.
I just love that when he said that, he probably had no idea that it was going to
Yeah, I
go
know.
down in history. Number 10. Who was full of good cheer last Christmas, saying, "Has anybody in this room not a feeling to apologise to me? That's what I'm wondering. I think I was already sacked. Do you think I want to talk with the media now? I'm only here because of the Premier League rules. I have to talk with you. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the wine and the mince pie. Goodbye." That Nigel Pearson, Mick McCarthy, Paul Lambert, or Louis Van Gaal?
Nigel Pearson. Gotta be. It's gotta be Nigel
I think
Pearson.
it is, isn't it? I do remember that.
It's the
It's
goodbye.
Louis Van Gaal.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, I think that was a United exit, wasn't it?
Oh,
remember
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
When I first read it, I thought Mourinho, but no, Lou.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was very kind of. I hope you enjoy the money.
It's very
kind of,
well. You won, Jane.
yeah.
What a sad little
Enjoy
life.
the wine and the mince pie.
Enjoy. Eat your mince pies and get out my house. Right. There's on 5 out of 10. 2 to go. Can I keep this 50%?
Who expressed his love of the busy Christmas schedule by saying, "At Christmas, nobody works in the world and everybody watches the Premier League. I would cry if you changed that. It's part of English tradition and English football." Arsene Wenger, David Moyes, Alex Ferguson, or Tony Pulis?
Pulis.
Surely.
Surely. I feel like he's the
Surely.
only one who would, all the others would be calling for a winter break, but Pulis would be like, nah,
Yeah.
get the football in.
Was it like
Get
English
it in.
tradition?
Yeah. Yeah, proper English tradition. He said English,
What?
right? And not British. It's not Wenger, is
Yeah.
it?
It's Wenger.
Really?
What? I did not expect that.
No. Right. I need to get this one right to keep my 50%.
This looks like quite a good one. Number 12, final question. Who says he has a lot of love for Sam Allardyce at Christmas? Quote, "To Big Sam, the Christmas card is not big enough because I really enjoy writing a message to a good guy." End quote. Tony Pulis, Jose Mourinho, Neil Warnock, or Alex Ferguson?
Oh, who's got a little bromance with Big Sam? It can't be Neil Warnock. Well, it might be Neil Warnock. Similar styles of people, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it might be
But then
Jose.
I feel like Mourinho.
Maybe Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, true. Mourinho. Oh no, Mourinho and Big Sam had a few spats, I think. So I don't know. I don't think it was Mourinho. Because one of Big Sam's famous quotes was along the lines of like, I knew he'd be rattled by that because he lost tactically and he can't handle it. I'm gonna go Sir Alex Ferguson. There's Neil on that.
Sorry to
Big
say,
Warnock.
it was Jose.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that was just tongue in cheek then.
Yeah, I think it might be. I also think kind of good guy is quite Jose.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah. Okay, so
5 out of 12.
5 out of 12. Didn't quite get the 50%. So I'm going to give you 12 puns now. We get onto the puns.
Okay. Yeah.
So see if you can beat different quiz, but see if you can beat 5. Right. I'm going to start with. Oh, that is awful. Alan Pardew.
Is it bad?
Alan Pardew.
Pardew.
Try and get the Christmas pun.
Is it more to do with the second or first name?
It's the second name that's the pun.
Pardew. Trying to think of like festive things. Alan Pardew.
Oh, I like that. I like that. So the correct answer is Alan Pardew in a pear tree.
That's okay. That's quite good actually. I was
Yeah.
thinking more within the name. I need to
Yeah.
expand my vision.
Okay.
Pardew.
This one. Ledley King.
Ledley King. King. Is it to do like a carol or something?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'll give you a
King.
clue. They've added a word between Ledley and King.
Ledley King. I keep saying Ledley King. It's hard than I thought.
Yeah, it's interesting hearing your thought process, just like slowly saying Ledley King.
It's just to do with like something King, basically.
Ledley something King, yeah.
Ledley.
Oh, they slightly changed King as well. Very, very slight difference to his name.
Slightly changed King. Ledley King. I don't know. I give up.
Give up. Okay, that one's Ledley Three Kings.
I was in my head. I was like, all I could think of was like good King Wenceslas. It's not useful.
Okay, I'll give you one.
The good King. Yeah. Go.
Hopefully, is a little bit easier. Fabian Delph.
I've definitely seen this one before in like a Christmas 11. Delph. Fabian. Is it like Fabian Rudolph?
Oh, that makes sense. It's
quite a good one, actually.
It's actually better than what they've got. So I'm going to give you a point for it. Fabian Elf.
That's so simple.
I know.
I think Rudolph is better.
Rudolph is definitely better. Although they have massive cop out. They've put the goalkeeper as Darren Rudolph, which is just his name. I guess it works.
No, it's Randolph, isn't it?
Oh, it is. You're right. Okay,
Randolph.
That is actually pretty good. Yeah. Nile Ranger. Next.
No, Nile Reindeer.
Oh, that's good. That's better as well. Actually, I don't know. This one's
No, it's not great, is it? It's just
Nile Manger.
Nile Manger. Yeah, that's okay. I keep going with reindeer stuff.
Yeah, I know. You're really stuck on the reindeer. Let's have a look. So I said Dennis Wise earlier, and it's a little bit similar to the Ledley King one. I'll give you that as a clue.
Okay. Okay, so it's some sort of like carol type thing.
Yeah, I think Dennis Wise.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Like the Three Wise Men, obviously.
Dennis Three Wise Men.
Dennis Three Wise Men. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you the point for that. That's 2. I know, it's so bad. Oh, Joe Cole. It's quite a simple one.
So just Joe Cole, but Cole like Cole.
So the pun is they've changed Joe to sound like someone else. And they could do this for so many players. Every single person named Joe as well. Cole is irrelevant in this. That would make sense. But think worse. Think worse.
Ho Cole.
Oh, these are these are better.
Ho Cole.
But you're probably more qualified than whoever the journalist was. That's the issue here. That's the issue we've got.
I think I'm overthinking these.
Yeah, 100%. Snow Cole.
Oh yeah. I was trying to think of like obscure.
Yeah, when they are
things.
just, which is so. Okay, it's going to be on there. Oh, that is horrendous. I might leave that one. It might be difficult. I'm going to go Shay Given. It's a pun on his first name, Shay Given.
Slay Given.
He's got it. He's got it. Slay Given.
I'm warmed up now.
Yeah. Okay. What should we go for? Oh, that's they're not really. Iron Robin, I'll go for. Very simple one here. Very not much of a change. Second name.
Iron Robin. Iron Robin, but Robin like Robin.
Yep, that's it.
I was like, surely not.
Someone's gone to uni in a journalism degree to do this. Someone spent 5 years studying journalism to do that. Okay.
I think that's quite hard, really, because I know Robins do feature on a lot of Christmas cards, but
Yeah.
I would argue that they're not
I've never got that.
particularly
I don't know.
iconic Christmas
No,
bird.
I don't know my Christmas
turkey
lore,
should-
but I don't understand why Robins are on so many Christmas cards. It's a classic one from your nan, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I do like a Robin, though. I do like a Robin.
I don't think I've ever seen one, if I'm honest.
You've never seen a Robin?
Don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
You must have seen a Robin.
Maybe. I don't know. Are they common?
Yeah, fairly.
Do they come out at Christmas?
Yeah, I think so. Doing this next week when we go bird watching.
Yeah. Win, lose, draw does bird watching. This is the man who worked one summer cycling around Brownsea Island, which is just full of animals. So, he's got the knowledge. Right, I'm going to give you a slightly harder one. Edin Dzeko. And this is the worst one. This is horrendous.
Okay. Is it first, second name? Related?
Second name. They've added something to his name. So it's Edin Dzeko, and then they've added to make it a longer word.
Checking, like checking his list.
I like that. that is again way better. Edin Dzeko-rations. It's awful.
Doesn't even work. Decoration.
Decorations. Oh, does this man still work for Talk Sport?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's editor of Talk Sport still.
Oh, okay.
Right. Tim Cahill. This is a stretch as well.
Is it second name again?
No, they've added something before they've got his name and then they've added an extra word in front of it.
Just something Tim Cahill. Tim Cahill. Kind of a clue?
So it's I imagine from Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, but it's definitely a character in the Muppets Christmas Carol, which I'm more familiar with. So I assume it's in both. They've added one word.
Oh. It's not like some Tiny Tim or something, is it?
Tiny Tim Cahill. I know, shocking that is. It doubles up because Tim Cahill was quite short, especially for his
Yeah,
heading
true.
prowess, but still
Yeah.
horrendous that was. Not really not a fan of that. I'm gonna get Ricardo Carvalho.
Is it like Ricardo Cavalli ho ho ho?
Got it in one. He's got it. Oh, that one's I appreciate that one a little bit more.
Yeah, it's pretty standard pan fodder, I'd say that one.
Okay, this is bit of a who here. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
Zach Knight.
blimey.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's really tall Fulham centre back or Fulham striker. It was one of those. I think it's a centre back. Yeah, Zat Knight.
Something with Silent Night.
Oh, yeah, silent Zat Knight. You're on a roll now.
Because they're so bad.
Yeah, I know. Now you've really dulled down your thinking. Okay, I'm gonna get one. This one just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I'm gonna hit you with Pascal Chimbonda.
Ooh. Okay. Pascal. Is it first or second name?
They've made an edit to his second name.
Chimbonda. Chimbonda. Is it Pascal Trebonda?
Pascal Trebonda. I like your thinking.
Oh no, that's not a pun. Pascal. Christmas Bonda.
Okay, I'll put you out your misery. It's Pascal Chimney Bonda.
Oh my god.
Which is very loosely
that is very loosely related.
Santa goes down the chimney, I suppose. Oh, that was a bad one. Right. I think two more. I'm gonna go Lampard. Frank Lampard.
Okay.
It's a play on his first name.
Frankincense Lampard.
Yeah. Got it straight away. Yeah. Nice.
I was waiting for one of those to come out. Frankincense Myrrh or
yeah, there was one that I'm not going to do is
that's just Frankincense and Myrrh, isn't it?
Yeah, Frankincense, and then there's Danny Murphy. I saw. I'm going to go with this one though. Ryan Giggs. Think about, and it's going to be a pun on Giggs, not Ryan.
Giggs. Okay. Not just like Ryan Gifts.
Or, no, I like your thinking. You can have another guess.
Ryan Gibb. I don't know.
Okay, are you ready for this? Ryan Giggs in blankets.
Okay, that I quite like that actually.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed I didn't get it, but it's good.
I know. Also,
one of the better ones.
Think of that
Pascal
one.
Chimney.
Food related. I'm going to go Wayne Routledge.
Second name.
Yeah, second name.
Food related.
Yeah.
Wayne.
He's got it. He's got it.
In my head, I was like, Sproutlage. Oh no.
I saw the moment you realised. Right. Final one. I think I'll be done more than 12. No idea how many you've got right, to be honest. Demba Ba.
Demba Ba.
This one I quite like. I'll give him this one.
Second name.
Second name.
Denver. Bauble.
Oh, I like your thinking.
Denver Bauble.
It's not. I like your thinking though.
No, that's not how you pronounce it again. They just kind
Oh,
of extends the name.
Denver Bar Humbug.
I have seen that one before, definitely.
Yeah, I like that one. That was good. But I think that is a good note to end this Christmas podcast. But yeah, so that sums up Christmas really. Just
Yeah.
churning out whatever. it's that sums up a few days in the office over Christmas, being like what's the, actually that's a good point. What date did they do this? Oh, that was 1st of December. Okay. This one was 20th. Yeah, that's the TalkSport one was 20th of December. I'll let him off. That screams.
Yeah, but
Oh, Monday before
last
Christmas.
minute.
Get it out. Right. Thanks for watching. This has been our Christmas podcast. Look out on the 30th. We've got our end of year special big fat quiz of the year. Have a good Christmas and we'll see you in 2021. Goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
Also subscribe, email us, all of that stuff, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.